What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Diesel Dog video. Today I thought I'd do a little review on the balance beads I'm running in my daily driver. Now, I've never attempted to use balance beads on any of my vehicles. From what I understand, they're good for using in like maybe ATV applications, side-by-sides, 4x4 trucks. Haven't really heard of anyone using them in like passenger vehicles, but I got a half-ton pickup here. I've got some LT, some 10-ply tires on this thing I recently put on. So for the sake of trying to save money, grabbing some marketplace tires, I paid $200 for these dirt tracks. There are 275, 65, 18, like I said, the light truck tire. From what I understand, these tires are notorious for taking a lot of weight to balance anyways. So what I thought I'd do for the sake of trying to save some money is I would put these on in my garage with a couple pry bars and use the balance beads. That way I didn't have to take it to a shop to try to get them balanced. I'm not opposed to that. I would rather have them on the balance machine and hammer on some weights on there and one and done, be good. But like I said, for the sake of saving some money and some time, well, maybe not time, but having to take off work to go to a shop, I thought I'd try these balance beads. So I've been driving about 3 weeks on these things now. I'll show you what I got to put in here. So this is what I ended up ordering. These are the Counteract. I ordered these off Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. I went with the 6 ounce. Now you can go to this website right here, type in your tire size, and it'll tell you how many ounces it recommends to throw in each tire. I was recommended at 4 ounces, but since I had read and seen some YouTube videos that said these were notorious for taking more weight, I decided to bump it up to 6 ounces. Kind of taking a gamble, but it seemed to do pretty good. Now each one of these packets is going to come with your bag of beads. You just throw the whole bag into the tire as you're mounting it before you put it around the rim. And then it also is going to come with a valve stem core and a valve stem cap. So that's kind of cool. So I've been driving on these for about 3 weeks. Now the first few days, real smooth. I was super happy. I was impressed. I thought maybe I was still gonna have a little bit of shake somewhere, shimmy, whatever. Was just gonna live with it, but it was super smooth and had no complaints. Then all of a sudden I started getting a pretty good vibration. Didn't really make much sense. After about a week, it just never seemed to balance back out. I was kind of confused. I was talking to one of the guys at work, and he said, well, if you've got any kind of moisture in that tire, those beads will start sticking around to the outside of the tire, and they're not gonna be moving around doing its job, balancing as you're going down the road. So you can take a hammer and beat on the side of those tires, and if you hear them falling down, then you know you've probably got moisture in your tires. Well, turns out that's what I got. So the first 2 tires I beat on the front, I could hear the beads just trickling down as I beat on the side of the tires, and then I beat on each side, and eventually I didn't hear any more, didn't hear anything. So I did the same to the other side, same thing over here in the front. I could hear them all falling down. So obviously they were sticking around to the outside of the tires. Now the back, I didn't have that issue. So probably these were sitting somewhere. I picked them up off Marketplace, like I said. Who knows if they got a little rain or something inside there. I should have checked before I put them on, but I was just in a hurry and threw them on, didn't think to check. So I might have a little bit of moisture inside those tires. So definitely, if you're thinking about using these balance beads, clean out the inside of your tires as best you can. Make sure there's no moisture in there, and you'll avoid that issue. Probably gonna have to break these back down, pull the beads out, wipe them all down, try to figure something out, because it's kind of annoying having to beat the side of the tires every few days to try to get them to balance back out. So, but I'm getting ready to go to work, so I'm gonna take a little drive here. I'll show you how smooth or how not smooth this is right now. I'm gonna beat the sides of these tires, make sure there's no issues, and I'll show you how they drive. So just getting up to speed here. Let's see, about 55 miles an hour. You can see we are running pretty smooth right now. No shaking the steering wheel, no tracking either which way. $200. I think I got a pretty good deal on these tires. There's a little bit of chopping, so I do have a little bit of road noise, but as far as vibration or anything like that, when the beads are doing their job, ride's pretty good. Can't complain. About 60 mile an hour right here, nothing. Brownie points if anyone can tell me what this new tool I got is for. Alright, so clipping along pretty good here on the interstate on my way to work, and see, that's about all I get when everything's working real good. A little bit of shake there, you can see my hand. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's better, but right now it's not too bad. It's manageable. It's for, you know, doing it in my driveway, saving money. It was like $20 for all 4 of those beads, I think, maybe a little bit more. I'll leave the link in the description, like I said, but yeah, saving money. So altogether, this all cost me like $220 or something for a set of tires. I might get, you know, 20,000 miles out of. They're used, obviously. 15, 20,000 out of them, maybe more. That last set I got, I paid the same amount for the Nitto Terra Grapplers, and I got like over 30,000 miles out of those things, like almost 40,000, I think, like quite a bit. So those had about as much tread as these. I don't know how the Duratrax wear, I'm not too sure, but we're gonna find out. I like the look of the Duratrax, I really like them. I think if I can afford a brand new set, they're pretty expensive. If I can afford a brand new set when these wear out, then I'll just get another set of Duratrax. So yeah, if you're thinking about running the balance beads, try them out. I would highly recommend just getting your tires balanced at a shop over trying out the balance beads. But if you've got some big old like 37-inch tires and they're going to take a lot of weight, 35s or whatever, throw some balance beads in there and see what they do. Maybe you'll be surprised. So stay tuned. I'm on the path to miles per gallon on this thing now, because after changing from the 325 60/18s to the 275 65/18 tires, I've gained over a mile per gallon on my average, just going by the truck's computer. I know it's not always super accurate, but within like the first day it just jumped up. So if you've missed one of my last videos where I showed I got the 2-inch leveling kit, I'm going to put that on there instead of the 3-inch. We'll see if that increases any fuel mileage as well. And then I've also got a tune-up coming for this thing. It's been over 100,000 since I've tuned it up, so we'll see if that adds any miles per gallon. That's my plan for this thing right now. I'm going to enjoy my coffee, head to work, and I'll see you guys in the next video.